Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of March 18th through the 24th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. So Taurus, for this reading, I am using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck along with the Moonology Oracle. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Knight of Rods. All right, so travel might be in the cards for some of you Taurians here this week. Maybe you have to travel for work. Other Taurians, maybe you're moving house. Let's see here. Very interesting spread. We have that Knight of Rods at the bottom of the deck. And then we have the Page of Rods here as the overall energy. So definitely reading for some Taurians that you are embarking on a new adventure. And it is an exciting time. Now, Mercury is in retrograde. So for some of you, maybe this has been like a process. Maybe you've had to be patient throughout this process, but some of you are going through this process. You are embarking on a new adventure here. And with the Page of Rods as the overall energy, I think it is an exciting time for you. Even if there are like some twists, some turns in the road, maybe some little challenges that you have to overcome, you will overcome them. Some of you are definitely hearing something. News is on its way now. With the Page of Swords here, you could have dealt with delays prior, Taurus. Maybe news was delayed with coming to you. Maybe you didn't hear something that you were meant to hear. Again, Mercury in retrograde, so maybe you didn't hear something that you were meant to hear, but you might be hearing it here this week. We have two pages, and then we also have two knights in the spread, and so that's telling me that news, information coming to you here this week, no matter what, even if like you're embarking on this journey, but you haven't maybe fully reach that goal just yet. Still, this is things happening though, Taurus. You're hearing something, there's news, there's information. The Knight of Rods here, he's very passionate and creative and ambitious. And so I view him as a very positive energy. So some of you are getting excited. What's interesting is when I just lifted this card up here, we have the Seven of Rods here, and so this is someone who's willing to fight for what it is that they want. They're not giving up anytime soon. Seven of Rods is what I call that warrior spirit. So this is someone who's not compromising, not budging, basically. They want what they want, and they're willing to fight for it. So very passionate energy. And so you want what you want, Taurus, and I think that you will reach your goal. Here, it's just a matter of time. Now we have, let's see here, we have the 10 of Rods, so we have a 10. So some of you, a cycle is completing. Maybe it's been a stressful time with the 10 of Rods. You've been carrying this heavy load. Things haven't been easy for you, but you've been dealing with it. Now maybe some of you, this is financial. With the Five of Pentacles, you could have been struggling financially. Maybe you just went through a difficult time financially, but that's a cycle that's completing. Maybe you haven't felt financially secure. For some of you, you might have even maybe just had to spend a lot of money. Maybe you had to invest in something. Maybe something was very expensive. And maybe you've been worried about your finances for some of you, but that's a cycle that's completing. We have this 10, and then we have ones here as well, Taurus. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Cups. So a solid new beginning can also be a lump sum of money, a new job, a new home, something coming in that will make you feel more secure. And then we also have the Ace of Cups, which is a blessing that's coming in that will make you very happy, that For some of you, it could be something that you're going to fall in love with, but we do have this blessing or blessings that are on their way. I think that some of you with the Five of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, you've had to be patient, and maybe you've been in suspense. You've been, you know, kind of in limbo, Taurus, and maybe you're out of work and maybe there was no money coming in, something like that. I could even be reading for some Taurians that maybe you're a single parent. No matter if you're male or female, you might be a single parent. Maybe you've had to work 2 jobs, whatever it may be, but maybe you just felt as though there wasn't enough, or you might have been a Taurus that you just had to spend a lot of money. And so, you know, that's why we have this Five of Pentacles here. Not feeling as though you're making enough, feeling a lack, not feeling secure, that's stressing you out. So some of you are pushing towards manifesting something new, trying to make more money, maybe even trying to like land your dream job, or even start a business, whatever it may be. But I think what's needed at this time is having a positive perspective. Absolutely. Don't be too in a rush. Try to stay patient. You are going to hear something. There's information, there's news that's coming to you here this week, Taurus. We do have the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, so definitely reading for some Taurian women here. Maybe you're doing some traveling here this week. You might have to travel. Maybe some of you that's for work, or if you're interviewing somewhere, you might have to travel for the interview. For those of you that are landing a new job, you know, maybe you have to travel for that. There could be some Taurians that you're dealing with an air sign person, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now, maybe you're hearing this news from an air sign person. That's a possibility for some of you. Let's see here. Very interesting. Sometimes when I have the Page of Swords here with the Knight of Swords, sometimes this can indicate, for me, this can be like a spy, someone who's watching someone. So you, Taurus, could be watching someone. Someone could be watching you. So just be aware of that. So those of you that work for a living, if you've been trying to move up within the company that you already work for, because we do see you manifesting this blessing, this new beginning here. So if you are in the process of, you know, moving up within the company that you work for, Taurus, someone could be keeping an eye on you. So just be aware of that. That's, you know, that's not anything bad, but just be aware that someone could be watching you. But also, Taurus, you might be the boss. You might be the company owner. You could be watching someone as well. Also, those Taurians that, you know, you're a parent, you could be watching your child, or you could be, you know, watching someone here this week. It's just something that I'm getting. It's not negative by any means, but just be aware. Just be aware. We have this Ace of Cups that is a blessing that's coming in. For some of you, this might be the same new beginning. So this could be your dream job. For some Taurians, you might be landing your dream job. You might need to be patient as this kind of develops and unfolds here, Taurus. But there's absolutely information, messages coming to you here this week. Those of you that are interviewing, those of you that maybe have found a new job, you know, you might need to compromise in some way. So maybe you're going to be traveling longer. There could be like a longer commute, something like that. That might come up for some of you, but this is a beautiful blessing that's coming in for you. All right, so what else does Taurus need to know? Additional guidance for Taurus. And if you are a Taurus that maybe just had to spend a lot of money, you know, maybe something went wrong with the house, you know, maybe you had to just spend a lot of money. And if you were waiting on maybe some news to come in, things will definitely get better. Try to stay positive at this time. All right, here we go. Okay, Taurus, very interesting. What do you need to release? Waning moon. What do you need to release? So maybe some of you need to drop something that's weighing on you. Because we see you, Taurus, carrying this heavy load. You have a lot on your plate, but you're dealing with it. You're getting it done. You're dealing with it. But for some of you, you know, maybe you need to release something. Some sort of responsibility or something that's maybe just weighing on you. So some of you might need to let go of something that's maybe no longer serving you. But we have these new blessings. So when you let go of something, Taurus, it's just creating that space for something new to come in, which we do. We see these new beginnings, these blessings that are coming in for you. So maybe some of you need to make room. Very, very interesting, Taurus. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great week.